Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be playing Disney's The Haunted Mansion Call of the Spirits Disney Parks Edition, Disney Kingdom Parks Edition. It's a long name, but really, The Haunted Mansion. So join me at the table and let's play it. Alright guys, so I have the game almost ready to go. So let's go over setup so you know how to set up your game. So the board, of course, goes in the center. This little piece that rotates, you just make sure that it's in there and it rotates easily. And mine doesn't, but we'll have to play like that. And make sure that the lines are aligned with the lines on the board. Your players start here. We're going to be doing a two-player game. We're going to put, I guess, yellow, lime-ish, against gray. The hunting ghosts start here in the attic. I don't really know the names of all these places, but I know that's the attic. All right, and then we have first player markers. So I'm gonna have yellow over here because usually when I play games with other people, not by myself, but with other people, I'm the yellow player. I tried to go for yellow. What color do you guys go for? I'm interested in knowing, because a lot of times we do have a color that we prefer. Like if I'm not playing yellow, I'll take turns with the yellow meeple, even if it's not mine, and then like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just, you know, it happens. We have 99 ghost cards, which we need to shuffle, and these are the things we're trying to collect, and it's basically you're going for set collection most of the time. That's what you're looking for, set collection, but there are also some cards, and everything is in the cards, so it's easy to follow. There are some cards that will give you points just individually, but then they'll have an effect, which we'll learn about those as we play the game. Let me just shuffle, and then, okay, there we go. Good enough. I mean, they were shuffled before, because I'm sure they've been shuffled from the last game, but just in case. And then we have an event deck. So you take out two of these cards. They're completely out of the game, so that creates a little bit of variability. So two are out, and then you take three, and then you shuffle the final round card, which looks like that. So you take that one with those three, so the game might end a little later or a little earlier. You never really know when the final round is going to trigger, but you know it's going to be after all these. And then you put the event deck somewhere close by. These are the hunt cards, so you're supposed to open this up, which I'm going to keep the lid just out, and then shuffle them. And these are bad things. The person that has the most hunt cards at the end of the game is going to suffer the consequences for it. So you don't want to be hunted, and I will explain that in a second. Let me just shuffle, and these are numbered, I believe, 1 to 3. So let's see. And then before I explain that, these I'm not sure if I'll be able to use in this game, but I will try. Because this is like a bidding war. You can steal cards from your opponent, and you do that by bidding a number, I'm guessing from 1 to 3. Oops, let me see. Yeah, from 0 to 3. So you can bluff. And whoever wins the bid gets to keep the card. And if it's a tie, then the player that started the bid is the winner and gets to keep the card. But you, no matter who wins or who loses, you have to take that many hunt cards, which I just told you that they're bad. So how do the hunt cards work? Well, the ghost cards, you're going to see when we start. Actually, let's place them so that it's easier to explain this to you. So during a round, at the beginning of the round, what you're going to do is you're going to draw an event card, and you're going to look at the number, and that's how many spaces the hunting ghosts are going to move, either clockwise or counterclockwise. So over here, we're going to go over here. And then you're going to place ghost cards. So that's why I'm doing this, so that I can show you. So you're going to place 3 plus a number of players. So since we're playing a two-player game, it's going to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to get 5, and hopefully I can explain a little. Before I even, well, actually, let me place them first. So you put 2 face up where the hunting ghosts are, and then you place 1, I guess, in the direction that they moved. What makes sense to me, over here and over there. So we have these. Okay, so now that I have those, I can explain. So like I told you, it's basically a set collection game. For example, this symbol and this symbol are the same. If you have one of those cards, you're going to get 1 point. But if you have 4 of those cards, you're going to get 2 points. I guess there's a lot of these. If you get 9 of those cards, you're going to get 3 points, etc., etc. So, and then there's some that, like, you know, this one gives you 2 points, but you have to do something when you get it. This one, if you have 1, you get 0 points, but if you have 2, you get 7 points. Oh, yeah. Oh, I read this wrong. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind. If you have 1, you get 1 point. If you have 2, you get 4 points. If you get 3, you get 9 points. If you get 4, so you want to have a lot of them to get more points, obviously. Same here. 1 is 0 points. You get no points at all. But if you have 2, so you want a pair of these dancing shoe cards. So every card has symbols. There's actually 11 symbols total in the game. And the player at the end of the game that has the most haunt, you count up your little numbers on the cards, again from 1 to 3, is going to have to discard the cards that they have the most of. So if you have the most of these right now, this was your cards at the end of the game, you'd have to discard these 2 cards because you have 2 of them, as opposed to these where you only have 1 of each symbol. So it is, after you've collected and collected and collected, if you have too much haunt, you're going to need to discard probably your best scoring set. Actually, it is your best scoring set. So be careful with that. The stretching room is a little bit different. Each stretching room has let me show you up close. We got this one. They all have a unique symbol. And if you have 3 of the same symbol, so we have the 3 of these stretching rooms that have this barrel, then we'd get 15 points. But if instead we found 1 of each of the different symbols, which you can see here, then we get 18 points. You kind of want to go for that, but at least try to get the same one so you can get the 15 points. If not, it scores 0. So how do you collect the cards? What do you do on your turn? Well, I'm glad you asked. So we've done the first thing, which is the ghosts move, and then you put out cards. Before I even go to our turn, I will also explain that you're always in a room in the castle, or the mansion, I should say. So this one in the middle, which is the purple one, and the purple one only, is called the Seance room, and it's not attached to. It's not any of these rooms. So you're safe here from these ghosts. Now, you never move out onto the board because then it's going to be a problem to see you. You just move to these endless. What's it called? Endless corridor. And that, if you're here, you're in this room. If you're here, in this endless corridor, you're in this room. Now, if the ghosts end their turn with an event in the same room as you, you have to take 2 of these haunt cards. If the ghosts move through you, you take 1. So you have to be careful where you are, because you never know in the event card how many times they're going to move or which direction. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, the first time it would not ever happen because, again, we're safe in this middle room. Now let's talk about our actions, because we're going to start. The yellow player is going to go first. What is it that he can do? He can take 3 actions. Let's take a closer look at what those actions are. So moving from top to bottom, there's 3 actions. Move to an adjacent room, and adjacent would be from an endless corridor to another adjacent endless corridor, or to the Seance room. So from the Seance room, you can move anywhere. Everything is adjacent. But if you're here and you want to move to another room, you can move up or down, just 1. Or you can move back into the Seance room. You can rotate the endless hallway. And you can rotate it as much as, well, don't do that. But if it stays for you, you can rotate it as much as you want. There is no limit to how many times you can rotate it or what direction. And what you want to try to do is try to get to the cards faster, I guess. Because if you're here and you want that card, then it's easier to rotate than it is to move 1 by 1 and lose all 3 actions. You can just rotate it once and boom, you are there. So that's kind of the idea there. You can collect a ghost card from your room. Every time you collect a ghost card, it takes an action. So if there's, like in this room, 2 ghost cards, it'll take you 2 actions to collect both. And also, if you collect a ghost card and these guys are here, you have to take hunt cards. Is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2, but let me double check. It is 1. The thing is, I had an event where you had to collect 2 instead of 1, so I got confused. So if you collect one of these cards, you're also getting a hunt card. So you might not want to collect cards with the ghost star, but of course, it's the juiciest place. And they are going to move, right? Eventually, so maybe wait. I don't know. It's your strategy. All right, you can also duel, which is what I talked about with the big cardboard things. Attempt to steal a ghost card from a player in your room once per turn. So you have to be in the same room as the other player, and then again you have to do like the bidding war that I talked about. It's cool, but it's really hard to do when I'm the only player and I know what the other person is bidding. So I don't know about trying that solo, but we'll see. And then discard. If you're in the Sans room, discard a hunt card once per turn. So if you're in this room only, you can discard one of these hunt cards and you can choose which one you want to discard. So if you have in your hand a 1, a 2, or a 3, you might want to discard the 3 because at the end of the game, you're going to add up the number value of each hunt card to determine who's got the most hunt. And with that, we're done. So we can start our turn. Yellow player is going to go. And I think he likes these things. I mean, you want to go for sets as soon as possible. So pretty easy, quick turn. Okay, now they're aligned. Yes, okay. He's going to move. So that's one action. He's going to collect. And this one he can collect for free. And then he can do one more action. So he's just going to move back so that the ghosts don't hurt him. And that's his turn. And you keep the cards face up, which is going to be hard here so that you guys can see. But I will attempt it. We'll see how long we can go. I'm going to keep these out of, and only bring them out of camera, and I'll only bring them out when we use them so that I can have more space to put everything. I do want to keep my events closed because I need to read. Oh, by the way, we didn't read the events. That's important because that's going to be in effect for the whole round. After putting ghosts in the mansion, move all ghost cards in room adjacent to the hitchhiking ghost into the room. Okay? So it didn't affect us because we were really far, but this card would have come over here. So I guess I'm glad I went for that one. So, and you're supposed to be able to see all the cards in the room at all times. So let's keep it like that. All right, so gray player is going to go, and he definitely doesn't want to come in here. So he's going to have a similar turn. He's going to, and of course it's me strategizing, so I'm running the same strategy. I don't know if that's smart. He's going to take this one, if I can get it out. He's going to put it over here, and then he's going to come back. And we'll wait until these guys get out of the way, because now they will. It's the end of the round. At the end of the round, we move the first player marker, so gray is going to be first next turn, which of course sounds to me like it's definitely a good way of keeping it even, because if yellow keeps taking the first turn, keep getting the cards he wants, that would be kind of like cheating. Anyways, we're going to reveal an event card, and first we look at the number. They're moving this way. 1, there's nobody here, and 2, there's nobody here, so nobody draws hunt cards yet. Each time you take a rotate the endless hallway action, draw a hunt card. So we might not want to do that. Gray is going to come over here. That's one action. And then for his second action, there's nothing here that matches. What does this one say? Discard a hunt card when you collect this card. I don't have any, so maybe I don't need that one. Let's go for the big points. Why not? So that's his second action, is to get that. And then for his third action, he can get another card and just risk being there. If they move this way, he will definitely have to draw 2 hunt cards, but you know, we gotta risk it a little bit. So he is going to take this one that he wants, so he might think about stealing it, and he's gotta stay there because he's out of actions. And then, oh, by the way, we forgot to put cards. Oh no, my goodness, we were supposed to put, of course, and you're probably yelling at me over there, oh, but you didn't put the cards, because that might change what he does. Yes, definitely would have. Okay, but I'm not going to take it back. I'm just going to leave it like that. So that was his turn, and I hopefully will remember to put the cards out after setup. All right, so the yellow player, he likes these harp ones. So 1, 2 actions, and I'm just going to keep them like that. And then for his third action, he's going to come over here because he won't have time to collect anymore. And that's the end of the round. So at the end of the round, we move over to the player marker to the yellow player. And we're going to reveal another event. This time they're moving 4. And in all duels, only the player who gets the ghost card must draw the number of hunt cards they bid. I gotta say, I haven't played this game in a while. I played it when I first got it, and then I just found it in the closet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this game, let's try it out for everybody. So forgive me if I don't remember. So they're moving 4 this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and then I'm gonna remember 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put 2 in here. Ooh, another one of those stretch ones. Oh, another one. I shuffled, didn't I? I think I did. I don't remember if I shuffled these, but I know I shuffled those. Oh, I did. I did. Okay, so and then that's 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and there we go. And of course, things start getting juicier over here. All right, so yellow player is going first. He likes those green cards. I don't see any though, so he can try and mess up his play. But you know what? I think he's going to come here, 1, and then... No, that's 4 points, but he has to draw a hunt card. But there's a card. So, let's see. Is there anything else? Let me look around. These two are nice. However, I don't know if I can collect them both in one turn. Actually, there's matching ones here. So let's do it. 1, and then 2, and 3. Oh, wait. This guy is taking 2 hunt cards. I didn't notice, but he is in that room where the ghosts ended. So we just take 2, and what did he get? He got a 1 and a 3. So those are his. And of course, you keep this information hidden. Yeah, the other player can know how many you have, but not what value. But of course, I'm only here by myself. But I'll keep it like that to kind of pretend. And these are his stuff. So this is his stuff. There you go. Okay, so you already have hunt cards. So what he's going to do, if he draws from here, unfortunately, he's going to have to take another one. He likes these cards. So I think he's going to move the sands room. And, oh man, this thing. And of course, he's rotated here. I do believe that he gets haunted. But let me double check. No, they do not. He's safe. He got moved, but he doesn't. It's only when you draw... when you collect a ghost card from where they're at, or when they move through or move into the ender space, when they end their movement in a space where you are. Okay, but in any case, that was one action to turn this, and then he's going to collect this one because he's close to getting the 3 that well, actually, he needs 4 because these symbols are different. That's another different symbol. I know that's the same, unfortunately. So, okay. And then for his third action, he's going to come and be safe. All right, so that was that. You see that turns go by pretty quickly. So now we're going back to our ghosts. The hitchhiking ghosts are moving 2, and then each time you collect a ghost card from the hitchhiking ghosts room, draw 2 hunt cards instead of 1. Oh yeah, that's the one I got before when I was setting up the game, and I'm like, oh, how did I play? Oh, I remember. Okay, I can do this. Okay, so 2. So 1, 2. No one here and no one here, so nobody gets hunt cards, and then we need 5 cards. I'm gonna remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I go the right way? Did I go the right way? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay. So it's 2 here in the attic. Oops, another one of those. Okay. And then 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And I forgot to pass the player marker over there, so let's do that. Okay, so what do I need? I need these dancing shoes, which are here. I also need another stretchy one, which is here. So I'm going to move 1, get this one. Actually, I'm moving the wrong person. 1, get that one. 2, and get the shoe 3. Okay. And again, he is in danger, but he's daring like that. He should have collected the one that saved him, but like got rid of one of the hunt cards, but he didn't. Okay. I'm not saying I'm playing the game right. I'm just saying I'm playing the game. Okay, so now yellow player. So yellow player doesn't have any hunt cards. And he sees that this guy is just collecting these things. So I think he's going to go in for that game and get 2 of these and then come to the safe room. All right. And then we move the player marker over and we are moving 2. And then it says you may take the discard a hunt card action multiple times. So we're moving to that way. So 1, 2, and there it is. He's taking another 2, okay, and this time he got 2 2s, so he'll put them like that. And cards, very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 go here, 1 there, 1 here, and 1 there. Okay, and yellow player is first. He doesn't have any hunt cards. He needs the stretchy ones. That's the same symbol. He's looking for different symbols if possible. He likes the dancing shoe ones. So 1, 2, and he's gonna go away. He needs a pair of these though, so he needs to get another one. Hopefully we'll just keep him here. Okay, let's see. Gray player is not going to get, so I think he's going to go here, one, and then for the next two actions, he's just going to discard a couple of these, because, I mean, he's doing pretty bad. And you put him at the back of the box. All right, so they're all finished. This one moves over here. I feel like he's doing better with cards, maybe. I don't know. It's not like I'm really keeping track. So maybe. All right, so event. We're moving one. Where are you guys? You're moving here. Nobody here. And then it says if you end your turn in a room with at least one other player, draw a hunt card. Okay. And you see, I'm not trying to duel anybody here because I feel like it'd be really weird for me to bid. Although he has one of those cards, but there's one here. Why would I bid? Okay. So, anyways, he needs a stretchy one. But the symbol is not right for him to finish the set. So maybe he'll wait on that. He's got the dancing shoes, which is one here, but he already has a pair. He needs those green ones, but I don't see any of them. The first thing he's going to do, the great player, is he's going to move over here and he's going to take this one. Because this one says it's 2 points and discard a hunt card when you collect this card. So another one gone, he can probably use that. So let's see, he's got a 2 and a 1. He'll discard the 2, of course. So he's down to 1. That's not bad. They're doing better. Backwards, okay. And that was 2 of his actions. So for his third action, he's going to come back to the safety of the sands room. And then the yellow player, let's see, he needs the same thing, green ones, which are none of. He needs one more of these shoe ones. So he'll go 1, 2, and then we'll take this one because I kind of like this one. It's 1 point, true, but it says draw a card from the ghost deck when you collect this card. So you get a free card. You might get a really good one. You might get exactly what you need. So let's draw one, and what does he get? Okay, yeah, that's not bad. He needed that. Now he's got 3 of those. So we'll put it here. I guess by the end of the game, we're going to need a lot of room. And I don't know if all of this is staying on camera, but I will show you what they got at the end of the game. Okay, so now he's in danger because he didn't get out of the way. Player marker, so he's in this room. So let's see. But he got lucky, I think. 1, nobody here, 2, and nobody here, 3. So, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that I don't lose count. There's that, and there's that, and they're moving this way. So there we go. Okay, so yellow player is going first. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3. If I can get another one of those green ones, which is right here. So yes, 1, 2, and then he'll get out of the way. And I'm just gonna put him. It's too much, guys. We'll go like this. Okay. There we go. This one I'll keep because I need to look at the symbols. But and this one I feel like I don't need to look at anymore. So let's just put it like that. I've got a pair. I got 2 pairs. So these guys are done. And this ones I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 16 points right there. Not bad. All right. So what about you? What do you need? You still need the stretchy room, but I don't see it anywhere. You need more harps. You've got a pair, so this one is done for you. This one is done for you, so let's put them like that. There's a harp here, but of course I don't like it, so let's go to this one. 1, 2, and then let's start the red, collection. So he's got 2 at least, a little bit more points, and he's got a red collection. And that's it. So now we pass the player marker. So once you know and you can remember all the steps, it's not super hard. Let's get an event card. Of course, I was about to mess up. Okay, we're moving it 3, 1, nobody here, 2, 3. Gray is here, so he's getting 2. Finally, he's getting some. Oh, no, actually, always get some. Did I move the wrong people? I think I did. Oh my gosh. And I thought, yeah, I think I moved the wrong people. It should be like that. Yeah, so it was him that got these. Oh my goodness. Okay, This is what happens when you play solo. You're not paying attention. Let me pay attention. So if you end your turn in the endless hallway, you may immediately move into the seance room. Okay, that's not terrible. That means we can walk around the hall and then we can just get back into the safety of the middle room. All right, so I put the cards out. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I moved them already because I gave them the haunt. So we're going that way. So it's 2 here. Get out of the way, ghosts. Okay. And 1 here. I wonder why they make this card so big. Because those they made really little. That size would have worked great in here. Because look how many cards we have. But of course, then it'll be harder to read and look at the symbols. All right. So gray player is first. Let me make sure I'm moving the gray player. All right, some of those, but that's not the right symbol, but there it is. So 1 easy does it. 2, and that's a set collected, so I'm just gonna put it away so I don't get confused. And he is going to go for this one. Yeah, sure, it's 4 points. He does have to draw a hunt card, but that's okay because it's a 3. Oof, the most horrible one. Because of the event, he gets to move back to the middle room, so might as well collect. Okay, and then yellow player definitely doesn't want to collect anything from there. Now he's got this barrel symbol, so those are not that great for him. These are done. He can get another green. He doesn't mind that, so he's gonna move over here. 1, collect this. 2, and start on this one as well. And then he also gets to move back if he wants to. It's optional, but I don't see why not. All right, and that's that. So now yellow player will be first next turn. I should put these like that. And we're going to get an event. Okay, and it is 1 down here. Of course, there's nobody because everybody's protected. And it says if you end your turn in a room with no other players, draw a hunt card. Oh, so we want to stay together this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be tough. Well, maybe. Let's try. So 1 and 2 and then 1 here. Oh, there's a symbol. There's a different symbol finally. Okay, seems like I don't know how to fit these so that I can look at all of them. All right. So gray definitely wants the umbrella, so he's gonna, actually it's yellow. So 1, 2, and then he definitely wants that, but if he doesn't move back, he's gonna get a hunt card, and he already has some nasty ones. Should I? I think I'm gonna go for it and take the hunt card. Okay, so I've got 3 out of the symbols that I want. 2 of these, getting a hunt card. It's a 2. Ouch. All right, so that was the yellow player. Now the gray player. If he doesn't want a hunt card, he's going to have to end his turn there, which is, I don't know why he would want to do that. But I know he wants to maybe get another green card. He also likes those red ones. That's up there. Where are the ghosts at? Well, they're over here. Okay. By the way, this is supposed to glow in the dark. I actually took it to a dark room and tried it. I didn't really see it glow much, but yeah. And it's when I play the game, I need light, so they're not gonna glow while I'm here. But just so you know. All right, so what was I gonna get? I needed the red ones, which is up there, and I needed the green one, which is also up there. So, oof, 1, 2, 3, and he's also getting a hunt card because he didn't end his movement with the other player. So that's for you. It's a 3, okay? And he needs, let's see, he's got, 2 and 0, so he needs another one or he's in trouble. Same for the other one. These are more lenient, I guess. Okay, so end of the turn, we're going to pass the player marker. We're going to draw an event for our ghost, and now we're all in the open, so this is probably not going to go well. So 1, there's someone here, so he draws 1, and it's a 2, and then 2 and 3, this guy is saved. And then what's our event? At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 of your ghost cards to discard 2 hunt cards. Oh, wow. That's a tough decision right there. It's gray player's turn. We desperately need another one of these. So we're going to rotate because it's easier than you spending 2 actions. Oh, my rotation. Okay, he's going to come over here. That's 1 action. For 2, he'll take the red that he needs, and now he's got his 12 points, so I can put it away. And for 3, this one says, this one is pretty cool. This one will give us 1 point, and then plus 1 point for each unique icon. And he does have the green icon, plus he's got, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5 points, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think so. So I think that's the one he wants. That's 9 points right there. And then, because of the event, at the end of your turn, you may discard one of your ghost cards to this. You may discard one of your ghost cards to discard 2 hunt cards. And I think he has one that he doesn't mind discarding. Because if you remember, I think it's this one. This is 2 points. He used it to discard a hunt. But now he can discard this to discard 2 more hunts. I think it's worth it. So he'll discard this one, and I guess we'll just keep it out. I don't think we're going to go through all those cards. And he'll discard 2 hunt. So the 2 3s, of course. Okay. That wasn't bad. And that's the gray player, which is the first player. So now we go to our yellow player. He's still looking for that last icon, and it's not there. He can use more green. He definitely needs another red, but I don't think there's any other red. So, oh, he needs these. No, he's finished these. He's got 2 pairs, so he doesn't need that. Let's see, what can we, he's got a bunch of these. Is there anything that lets him discard these guys? I don't think so. Nope, but he likes this one that gives him like a random card. So maybe we'll go for that. So he'll have to, he can move 1, 2, 3, or he can move the whole thing. I think moving the whole thing is probably better. So one action is going to be to turn this. And then second action, he'll take this one. Draw a card from the ghost deck when you collect this card. Let's see what he gets. He gets, that doesn't trigger anymore, so he got the same. So, you know, that was his second action. For his third action, he'll take another green. And then he'll definitely discard one of these because it's only a point to get rid of 2 of his hunt cards. So there's 2 3s. Okay. There we go. And that's the end of that. Now they're both in danger of being spotted by the hitchhiking ghosts. Let's see what they draw. It's a 3 that way. So they got lucky, I think, or maybe not. Not one of them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. They got the gray guy again. So 1 hunt card is a 3. Okay. And yellow player is going to go first. He can try his luck again. Oh, I forgot to put the cards out, didn't I? Let's put the cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just to have a better idea of what we want. Okay, that's still not the right symbol. I think he might want to go for the discard a hunt card when you collect this card. So he's going to move 1, and then he's going to collect one of these and discard one of... He'll just collect them both and get rid of both. And hopefully not have to take any more. So now he's clean. All right, and that was the yellow player. Now the gray player wants still some of those yellow. He can go for another set. Like all of these are the same. That's 15 points. That is not a bad idea. Let's see, how can he do this? I think he's going to rotate for 1, because that'll get him 2, and then for 2 more actions he'll take these 2. That's just 3 actions. Okay, and then all he needs is this one on the bottom. And again, I could be trying to steal cards from one another, but I just don't feel like it's fair. Like, I know everybody's information, so I'll let you guys do that at home when you're playing with somebody else. All right, so that's the end of our turn. The player marker is gonna come over here, and where's our guard? Where's our final round? Oh, we missed it. Oh, I must have moved too. Yeah, that's what happened. So here we go. There's our final round. Okay, so they're moving 3 over here. So 1, the yellow is going to get a hunt card because they were right there. It's only a 1, 2, and 3. We're good. And this is going to be our final round, starting with the gray player that needs to go get that one. So we'll rotate. Yeah, I think we're going to rotate. So we rotate. That's 1 action. 2 actions. He completed a set. And then for his third action, there's not much that he can do, so he'll just come here. He has still 4. So he's definitely the one with the most, at least for now. And then yellow player, let's see, he needs, what does he need? He's completed these. Yes, he has completed this. So he needs another red one, or else he's going to get 0 points for that. But I don't see any red ones out on the board. So because of that, he's going to try his luck. Let's see which. I guess it's only here that he can try his luck. So 1, 2. Let's see if he gets a red one. Nope, but it is a green one, so he doesn't mind. And he never collected the last one. And for his third action, I guess he'll take this one. It says draw a hunt card when you collect this card. You know what? 1 hunt card, not too bad. Oof, it's a 3 though. Okay, and that's it. Now we score. So now we're gonna look at everybody's cards and count them up. First, we count the hunt value on everybody to determine who's got the most hunt. And I think it's actually the yellow player, but let's check. He's got 4. And he's got 4. Oh my gosh, it's a tie. I have no idea what happens when it's a tie. Let me check. Okay, so if they're tied, both of them have to discard the set with the most icons. So let's start with the yellow player since he was first. He's got a bunch of cards. Let's try and sort them out and see how many points he got. All right, so there's no way I can fit everything in camera. So he actually has 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So unfortunately, he's not going to get 25 points. He has to toss these. So that's unfortunate. But hey, at least we know that gray player also has to toss his biggest set. All right, aside from that, he's got 2 of these, which is 0 points. So not that great. Then moving forward with his bad luck, he only collected 3 different symbols. And he needed 3 of the same or 4 different ones. So this also scores him 0 points. So he's doing great. So finally he can start scoring. He's got a pair of these, so that's 7 points. And he's got another pair, so that's 7 points. The image doesn't matter as long as they have the same symbols. So now he's up to 14 points. He's got 3 of these graveyard symbols. So he was 14, so 16, 18, 20 points. And then he's got 3 of these, which is a point each. So he made it to 23 points. Okay, so for our gray player, I found that he has the highest set he's got, the same symbols, is of 3 cards. So he's got 3 of these, I guess, picture frame cards. And he's got 3 of these barrels. And he's got 3 of these harps. These 3 sets. So what we do if he has the same amount is we discard the one that would score him the most points. So this one with 3 would score him 9. This one with 3 would score him 15, and this one would score him 12. So this is the one that gets discarded, so he lost those points. But he does get to score these. So he's got 12 points here, and then over here he's got 9. So he's already at 21 points. Now he has another barrel here, and I don't know if he gets to discard that too and break the set. The instructions are not clear on that. But just in case, we'll pretend, because I still think, I mean, he will win regardless because he has a pair here, which is puts him at 23. And this one is 1 for each unique icon. And how many different icons does he have? Well, if we toss that one, he's got 1, which is 24. That will be 25. So he already won 26. So yeah, he didn't win by much, but he still was the winner by 3 points. So it was kind of okay. But of course, I'm not sure if we do get to discard the stretching room one. So that's an enigma. And that's pretty much the game. I do wish that the instructions, the manual was a little bit more clear. I know most of these games that are, I guess, geared towards the non-gamers, they tend to have really short instructions because, you know, non-gamers do not like to read manuals like we do. You give me a big, thick manual and I'll devour it. I'll love reading that. I love the details and the examples. I'm all about that. But you know, it's okay. It's a good game to, I guess, to play with your kids, I would say, because it's pretty easy to understand. Everything is on the cards. It is a little bit, what would I call it? It's like, you know, you feel like you're advancing, but then you get hunt cards because you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then how do you get rid of them? So I think it takes a little bit to master it, to get used to it. I'm definitely not like the best at playing it yet, but it is a fun little game that you can play pretty quickly with again, I believe with like kids or people that really like this theme, you know, I do like Disney, and a lot of people like the haunted house. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of Haunted Mansion and the long game that it has. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I made some mistakes. Hopefully I was able to correct them, and of course now when I go edit, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I did that. I'm sure you guys caught all of those, but I hope that the game through gave you a feel for what the game feels like, and if it's a game that you'd like to play. I am a Disney fan, especially since Disney bought Star Wars. I guess I have to be a Disney fan now. So, but no, I did grow up with like Disney movies and stuff. So Disney always kind of like has a special place in my heart. So when I saw this one, I'm like, yeah, let's pick it up and see. It's a set collection game, not the kind of game that I would usually play, which is, as you guys know, dungeon crawlers. But it's still a fun one. I enjoy it. It's simple. So it's easier to play with my friends that don't play games regularly, so that I appreciate it for that. And when you bring out a game that's Disney related, people are kind of show a little bit of interest because they know the theme. They're like, oh, okay, I know Disney, I can play this. And they also think it's easy because Disney is for kids, right? Or is it though? Anyways, follow us on social media and let us know what you think of this game, what other game you want to see. I've got a couple of people that have asked me to play games. There's one that I can't find. I am desperately looking for it so I can play it. Somebody asked me to play the Alice in Wonderland Funko Pop game, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. I will find it though, and I will play it. If you want to see a specific game, let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, may you play more games.
It's the perfect place to